I've had my fair share of issues with Redbubble, but I think they've now gone too far. They've changed everything, and quite frankly, I don't know why anyone would want to use them anymore. Redbubble Limited is seriously struggling. Their stock price is lower than it's ever been before. It's totally crashing, and now they're just grasping at straws to make some more money. And where do they go first? Straight into the pockets of their loyal sellers. How does that make you feel? They said they're doing all of this so that they can effectively hire more people and make positive change to their failing marketplace. But in all honesty, they're probably just going to pocket that money and increase the business's bottom line. Who knows? In the past, I have made videos about Redbubble's issues around tag spamming, copyright infringement, and most recently, poor product quality. And quite honestly, that was enough for me to leave Redbubble behind forever. The only thing that they had going for them were their stickers. But with this new change, I think everyone is going to be seriously considering whether or not they want to be a part of Redbubble anymore. Even for their really good stickers. If they didn't have good stickers, they'd have nothing. But at least they have one thing. So what have they done? Let's discuss. They've introduced a 3-tiered system: Redbubble Standard, Redbubble Premium, and Redbubble Pro. There's some important things that you should know before we continue this video. You don't get to choose what tier you fall under. Now, Redbubble say they're going to be transparent with how you do this and how you do that, but quite honestly, there is no actual concrete way to move up to the next tier. Unlike, with merch by Amazon Merch on Demand, you get a certain number of sales, you upload a certain number of designs, and at the next tier up, you generally tier up. With Redbubble, there is no set date. It happens randomly. You could move up to the next tier at any point, and there's no specific set criteria, no matter what you do. At the moment, because it's so new, the tier you're going to start on is determined by a data-driven approach based on a few criteria, including, but not limited to, account activity, success as a seller, and whether you follow the community and content guidelines. So it's going to be automatic where you end up. On top of that, if you are unlucky enough to fall into their standard tier, which is the first one, you're going to incur some seriously hefty fees to sell on Redbubble. So now that we have the base around what's going on down, let's discuss these tiers. So here are the tiers. You've got Redbubble Standard, Premium, and Pro. And if we have a look, you've got so free shopfront, a global audience of millions of customers, full control of your pricing, customer service support, global printing, inclusion of market programs, and email support. So basically what you're getting now anyways, you are going to be getting with the standard. The only difference is you're going to incur some hefty fees, which we're going to talk about in a minute. Now, if you fall under the premium, you've got the email newsletter with tailored tips and insights, advanced notice of sales data, opportunity to create licensed fan art. So that's nice to know that if you're in the standard tier, you can't really do that. Advanced notification of product launches. Account fee is not applied. And then a dedicated account manager with a star. So basically you get a dedicated account manager if you're getting enough sales. Right, now the Pro, the highest tier that you could be on, you get more feature opportunities, increased marketing and PR opportunities, advanced customer and marketplace insights, fast track license, fan art approval, and increased support for content and IP related issues. So basically, if you fall under the Pro category, you're going to get way more sales. It's going to be the best thing that ever happened to you. You're going to be able to do more fan art. You're going to get more advertising and PR done by Redbubble. You're going to get supported. You're basically going to get lifted even more. So you're already making money, and now you're going to be making even more money. If you're in the premium tier, you're already making money, and you're going to make a little bit more money. If you're in the standard tier, you're making very little money, and now you're going to basically make no money. And I feel like the majority of people on Redbubble, like the 99%, fall into the standard tier. Now, in Redbubble's own words, Redbubble Standard. Think of Redbubble Standard tier as a starting point. Artists can move to premium by positively interacting with the marketplace, developing a personal brand and creating and uploading unique content, generating sales, promoting via social media and following the community content guidelines. So I know that they're kind of telling you what you need to do, but at the same time, it's also really confusing because these aren't really things that you wouldn't be doing. Obviously, you're going to be trying to upload designs. Obviously, you're going to be trying to get sales. Obviously, you're going to be trying to promote your products, right? These are all things that you're going to be doing. So it's not like actual criteria. Like if it said after 50 sales, you get bumped up to the next tier, or after $150 made, you get bumped up to the next tier, or after 500 designs uploaded, that would be, some KPIs that we could get on board with. But here, it's just kind of giving us some wishy-washy things that we need to be doing, which we're probably going to be doing anyway. So how much difference is it going to make? Okay, you've then got Redbubble Premium. So artists can reach the premium tier as they grow their audience and learn more about their customers. So guys, if you learn about your customers, you're going to end up in the premium tier. Okay, interesting. Now, I'm laughing because this is just ridiculous. I mean, Redbubble, it's like the nail on the coffin. What are they doing at this point for them to be sitting around an exec table meeting being like, guys, where should we take Redbubble? And someone suggests this and everyone gets on board. Okay, so if you are new to Redbubble but have an established following base, a unique personal brand, or create work that incorporates relevant trends in your own style, you'll be eligible for the Redbubble Premium tier at the sign-up stage. So that's a fancy way of saying, if you come to our platform and you have 100,000 Instagram followers, we'll bump you up. Then you've got Redbubble Pro. Redbubble Pro tier is for artists in our top seller program. Yeah, okay, right, obviously. If you have a proven track record of creating unique work that your customers love and invest time in growing and promoting your Redbubble shop. So are you insinuating that people in the standard tier don't invest time in growing and promoting their shop? No, they're just like kind of lazing on the couch, uploading something and hoping it gets a sale. No, quite frankly, it's the opposite. People who are in the standard tier are actually trying really, really hard. They're struggling and they want to get sales and they are putting as much effort as they possibly can in. And this is how they get rewarded. So as well as that, you're constantly making high sales. Obviously, you're in the Redbubble Pro, you're being advertised. You may be invited to join the program when we review top sellers at the start of each year. So this could pretty much only happen, apparently, at the beginning of each year. So if you're not in the Redbubble Pro right now, I guess you've got quite a few months to get your act together, I guess, because, January 2024 is a while away. But now let's discuss deal breaker, because at the moment, Standard Premium Pro is not the worst idea if it wasn't for this one thing. Some people may think this deal breaker is actually a good thing because it's a way to weed out all the bad designs, all the tag spammers, and all the copyright infringement people on the platform. But quite frankly, there were people who were making a lot of sales who were doing tag spamming, who were infringing on copyrights, so they wouldn't really fall into this category. Now, Redbubble say they're going to do this one thing so that they can employ more people to monitor the marketplace and make sure it's a better experience for everyone. But honestly, what it's actually doing is just destroying everyone who's at the bottom and uplifting everyone who's at the top. What they're doing is they're now charging a flat fee for your sales. But this is only going to happen to you if you're in the standard tier. So let's discuss this, because this is probably the worst part about this whole thing, right? This is without a doubt what I think will be the end of Redbubble. So what they've done here is they've introduced these new artist accounts and an account fee for Redbubble standard accounts. This is how it's going to work. Say, and this is in their words, say you sold products worth a retail price of $300 in total and made $75 in profit. That's a 25% margin. During the payment period, your account fee is based on the total earnings of $75 and is a flat rate of $28. That is a lot. This is deducted from your total earnings before your monthly payment is processed. So your payment is around $47 in what you'll end up getting. $75 down to $47 means Redbubble is taking a 37% cut of your bottom line. Now, your bottom line isn't very much. $75 is not a lot of money. People can't live on that. And if you're making $75 a month, Redbubble are now literally spitting in your face and taking 37% of that. That's insane. And let's have a look at the fees in a bit more detail. So let's say you earn, well, actually, this is quite funny. If your final payment amount is under the monthly threshold of $20, your payment rolls over. So if your earnings roll over from one month to the next, you'll only be charged for the new earnings. Here's an example. Let's say you earn $15.50 in May, and you will be charged $6.15 as an account fee. Your earnings for May end up being $9.35. Let's say you earn $87 in new sales in June, you'll be charged $31 as an account fee, and your earnings for June will be $56, meaning you'll be paid out May and June together a total of $65.35. So let's just have a look at what percentage they're taking there. Well, in May, they're taking 39.67% as their fee. And I know they say it's a flat fee, but I'm actually working it out as a percentage because it's easier to understand. In total, they're taking quite a large amount of money. Now, what I think is crazy is let's have a look at the actual fee table. If you earn between $2 and $2.99, your fee is $1. So if you earn $2, the fee is 50%. 50%. This is, I don't understand. How could someone genuinely think that this was a good idea, right? If you're getting $3 to $3.99, your fee is $1.45. So just under 50%. And then all the way at the top, if it's $500 or more, your fee is $92. This is a lot of money. This is a huge amount of money that they are now taking on top of charging ridiculous prices, because Redbubble, to begin with, was the most expensive, or one of the most expensive platforms for base fees for their, let's say, t-shirts, which I think are around $17 to $20. I can't remember off the top of my head. But now on top of that, so just so you know, you have to charge quite a lot of money for a t-shirt to actually make that 25% margin. It's something like $26 or $27 for a t-shirt. But on top of that now, on top of you charging an absolute fortune, you're only making pennies, literally pennies, for getting these sales. I mean, this sounds like they're trying to do a merch on demand, Amazon's merch on demand tier system, except with merch on demand, you just can't upload that many designs, and you tier up and you can slowly upload more design. With Redbubble, it feels like if you're in the standard tier, you're being told off, or you're being punished for being in the standard tier. So what do you think about Redbubble's new change? Do you think it's revolutionary? Do you think it's amazing? Or do you think it's going to be the thing that finally sinks this company? If you're wondering why I dislike Redbubble so much, and this video wasn't enough, then you've got to check this video out here where I discuss the quality of Redbubble's clothing, the actual t-shirts, the hoodies, the sweaters that they're sending to customers. It should be borderline illegal. And at the end of the day, there is only one real winner here, and it's Redbubble, because they are selling clothing which is atrocious to their customers. You've got to check this video out to kind of see what I'm talking about.